Hi y'all, welcome to my channel. For those of you who are new, hi, I'm Melody. On this channel I like to discuss fragrances. Today I'll be going over my Scentbird subscription for April, so if that's something that you're interested in, please keep watching. So for the month of April, I got 3 fragrances from Scentbird. I got Carner, Barcelona, Tardes. I got Lavanila, Pure Vanilla, and Jardin, Retrouve. I don't know how to pronounce that. And Tuberose Trianon. So it's a little bit of a mixed bag. I think there are some that I still want to play with a little bit more to get some opinions on, and one that is like an absolute no. I definitely do not want it. I've found with previous subscriptions that I haven't had much success. However, there are some fragrances that have grown on me. For instance, I did a previous subscription several months ago and it had Jimmy Choo illicit in it, and I was on the fence. I kept going back and forth on that one, and then recently I tried it again and I fell in love. And so that is a bottle that I definitely want to pick up before it's hard to get. So I still have to play around with these a little bit more, but I do have some first impressions and a little bit of like wear on them. I think I've tried each of them at least once or twice, and so I just want to give you my kind of first thoughts on some of these and how I feel about them. I'll start with the Carner Barcelona Tardes. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. So on here it says Tardes translates as afternoon in Spanish and is warm floral blend of geranium, heliotrope, almond, plum, tonka, and musk. It's ideal for lazy strolls late in the afternoon. So the main reason I was interested in this fragrance was for the almond note. I absolutely love a good almond note. Before putting them on my skin, I had done a first impressions and I wrote those in my notes as well. So I'll be looking down at these. So when it first opens up, it kind of smells like diaper wipes. Then it quickly shifts into something very syrupy, kind of like a maraschino cherry syrup, but not like a cherry. I think it's from that plum. But it gives it that really syrupy, almost chemically syrup kind of scent to it. After wearing it for a while, it winds up getting sort of floral, spicy. It's almost like a spicy shampoo scent, and I think that's coming from the geranium. I think so. This was one that I liked some facets of it, and some other facets I wasn't so sure on, but I felt like if I continue to wear it for a while, that this might be one that I actually do enjoy. At this point, like it's a little, I'm not sure if complex is the word I want to use, but there's something unique about it that like I'm not sure how I feel about it, but it could go either way. So this one is in the maybe pile. This is the one that, for the most part, I do really want to try more. Yeah, there's just something really unique to my nose about it. I think it's coming from the geranium, but also I don't have a lot of fragrances with plum. So there's something about this one that is unique to me. Do you want to continue to try this one out? However, I'm not sure that it's the season for it. I think this one is a little rich for this time of year, so I think I'll probably come back to this in the fall and see how I feel about it. Next we have Lavanila, Pure Vanilla. So this is the bottle. I have heard some things about this fragrance on YouTube, but not too much. There are some people who really enjoy it. So on here it says Lavanila is pure vanilla heaven, natural Madagascar vanilla with hints of heliotrope and smooth tonka bean. Made this perfume a must for vanilla lovers. 100% healthy fragrance. So I do like the idea of it being a healthy fragrance. However, I would not have thought of it as being such. I would not describe it that way. It smells like vanilla extract with that alcohol in it, like really rich and deep, which is nice. But sometimes I get wafts and it just smells like a vanilla scented hairspray. You'd think, oh, it'll dry down and you won't get that kind of alcohol smell, but that alcohol smell stays nearly the entire time. of wearing the fragrance. And at first when I thought, oh, it smells like hairspray, I started to think, well, maybe it's more like a vanilla extract, where that's where the alcohol kind of smell is coming from. But to me, I don't want a fragrance that smells that heavy and strong of alcohol the entire time. It makes it smell cheap to my nose, but it's not like a super rich vanilla either. When you often think of like a vanilla extract, you think of like this rich vanilla with some alcohol nuances in it. But this does not have that richness. It is like a fluffy, light, and sweet vanilla with a little bit of alcohol. Like this vanilla makes me think of like a big fluffy cotton candy. If there is like a vanilla cotton candy, I'm not sure. I'm not that big a fan of cotton candy, but it has that like light airiness. Like it's almost not there. um, it there's that sweetness, but it's like super super sweet. Um, it's just not for me. I just can't get past that alcohol scent. This fragrance really has like no substance to it. There's nothing that really grounds it for like at least 2 hours or so. And then finally by that point, you can smell some of the rich smokiness of a tonka bean. And finally that the scent of alcohol kind of goes away. But I do not want to wait 2 hours to finally get there. This does not smell like a well blended fragrance at all. And it's just I would like to like it. It really smells like vanilla hairspray. Yeah, it has none of the richness or depth that you really want in a vanilla fragrance. This, I would say that even like a vanilla body mist would be preferable to this fragrance. This is not a vanilla for me. I've tried this one multiple times because there is something nice about that like sweet vanilla, but I want something more. I want something spicy. But I'll keep using this. I want to see if I can layer it with something that might be something that I think is maybe a little heavy for me. If I blend these together, this like really light vanilla might help it, and it might mask that alcohol scent. So I am still unsure, but I'm more likely not going to get this one than the other one. But I'd love to know your opinions on this fragrance. And last, I have Le Jardin Retrouve. I apologize. I'm terrible with pronunciation. So it's Tuberose Trianon. This is what the bottle looks like. I think it actually has quite a lovely little bottle. And it says, "You are headed towards the Trianon on the Versailles Gardens, where the king has had a profusion of flower beds planted. It is evening. You pass a group of courtiers. A gaze pierces you. In its wake, the heady scent of tuberose mingled with jasmine and ylang-ylang, and as though veiled the unexpected trace of raspberry, your heart just encountered love. It melts." So the notes for this one is tuberose, jasmine, orange blossom, fig leaf, and coconut. It has 90% of natural origin, no coloring, stabilizers, or UV filters. The inspiration is Trianon Gardens in Versailles, France. Unfortunately, this was like a total no. As it said, very heady white florals, to the point where it's nauseating to me. I did not care for this one at all. Whew. I had put it on a blotter and I really didn't care for it, and I didn't even want to try it on my skin, but I decided I'd give it a shot. It took about 3 hours for it to settle and like dry down to skin scent, and then it finally was nice, but I'm not waiting 3 hours to enjoy a fragrance. Like I have it out here and I can smell it. You have to really enjoy a really heady white floral fragrance. It is very strong. I get a ton of that tuberose. It's that grapey tuberose that I don't really care for at all. And so this one is a definite no for me. I was interested in trying it because of the fig. I really want to get into some fig fragrances, but that one is definitely a no. So if you know of any nice fig fragrances that you would recommend, I think I tend to like more of the gourmand kind of rich fig notes and less of the like the green fresh fig fragrances. So if you have any recommendations, I would really love it. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, give it a like. If you are enjoying this, I would love it if you would check out some more of my videos and subscribe. And I hope you have a blessed day. Bye.